Friends, pause for a moment and think, what if I told you that in the coming months, the browser that reigns supreme in the internet world, whose grip is so strong that billions of people depend on it every day, is going to be sold? Yes, you heard right. We're talking about Google Chrome, the same Chrome that has ruled the internet unchallenged for the past 15 years. But now, the throne of this king is starting to wobble, and the reason is a new player, a name that has entered the technology arena like a tsunami: Comet browser. Calling Comet a mere browser would be an insult. Many are calling it the next generation of the internet. It's being called the real AI browser of the future. And the most interesting thing is that Indian minds are behind it. Just think, where until yesterday we were slaves to foreign browsers, today a browser has emerged that has the thought and support of India's technology giants. Now the question arises, is Google Chrome's empire really about to collapse? Will Comet browser change the digital landscape of the world? And will the coming tomorrow hand over the real key to the internet to India? Friends, look back. Who has been the biggest companion of our digital lives for the past decade and a half? The answer is clear: Google Chrome. Whether it's checking emails after waking up, doing office work, scrolling through social media, or shopping for a new product, we all depend on Chrome. Chrome has become a part of our lives, but gradually, this dependence has taken a dangerous turn. We have become devoid of options. Even if Chrome slows down, we have to stick with it. Even if it shoves millions of ads in our faces, we are forced to watch them. Even if it sells our privacy, leaks our data, we remain silent. This is Google's real power, monopoly. But they say every empire has an expiry date, and now it seems Google Chrome's expiry date has arrived, because Comet browser has entered the arena. Launched on July 9, 2025, this browser is also a marvel of Perplexity AI's brain. Initially, it was launched only for Windows and Mac, that too for premium subscribers with Plus and Max plans. But as soon as it launched, it created a stir in the technology world. People started saying, this is not just a browser, it's a complete digital assistant. Think about it, friends. You are on a web page where lengthy content is written, and you don't have time to read it. Comet will immediately put a summary of that page in front of you. You want to compare the prices of two websites, like Amazon versus Flipkart. This browser will instantly prepare a clean and clear answer for you, along with citations. And if you say, order this product now, Comet will place the order for you at that very moment. Even if you have to complete an office task, read and reply to emails in Gmail, schedule meetings in Google Calendar, connect with a candidate on LinkedIn, you don't need to do all these tasks manually anymore. Just give a prompt, and Comet will become your 24/7 personal digital assistant. Another strength of Comet is its search engine. Google's biggest feature has been that it shows you millions of links. But the real question is, do we need links or answers? On Google, if you ask, which is the fastest growing export sector in India, it will give you 100 links. But Comet, through its default Perplexity AI search engine, will immediately give you a context-aware, cited and updated answer. And now listen to the real bombshell. Comet browser's CEO, Arvind Srinivas, who is from India, has made a bid of $34.5 billion to buy Google Chrome. Yes, the world's largest browser, which alone occupies 65 to 70% of the market share, is being sought to be bought by a new and emerging company. This is not just a monetary deal. It is a strategic war. It is a direct challenge to Google's monopoly. It is a message to the world about digital dominance, that in this new era of AI, digital dominance will no longer be solely in Google's hands. Chrome's biggest strength is its user base. 7 out of 10 people use Chrome today. But Chrome's weakness is its old model, links and ads after search, whereas Comet's model is answers and actions after search. Comet's future strategy is even more explosive. Its plan is to tie up with mobile phone companies. Imagine if in future phones, Comet comes pre-installed instead of Chrome. Perplexity's goal is clear: to reach 10 million to 100 million users for Comet in the next 1 year. And this is the real alarm bell for Google. But friends, this is not just a technology battle. It is a battle of national security and data sovereignty. In a country like India, where there are more than 820 million internet users, if all our data, our search habits, our digital behavior is in the hands of a foreign company, it is dangerous. Remember the WhatsApp and Facebook data leaks? Remember the fine imposed on Android's monopoly? Remember the bias of YouTube's algorithm? India has tried to break this monopoly before, but now, in 2025, India's new step has come to the fore, the Indian web browser project. The Ministry of Electronics and IT has announced that India will now create its own indigenous browser. And interestingly, sources believe that its connection may be linked to Comet somewhere, because the company that makes Comet, Perplexity AI, already has a partnership with Indian telecom giant Airtel. Friends, now the real question is, will Google be able to save its throne? Will Comet really become the new king of the digital empire? And will India be able to take advantage of this opportunity and show the world that we are not dependent on anyone in the digital age? This is not just a game of technology, but a game of power. On one side is Google, the old king, and on the other side is Comet, the new warrior, who is saying, now it's my turn. So friends, if you found this news shocking, then like this video, share it and subscribe to the channel, because what is going to happen in the coming days will not just be a technology update, it will be the biggest revolution in the digital world. Jai Hind.